Here we go. How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And what are we playing today?
Ark Nova.
Ark Nova. That is correct. There you go. We are playing Ark Nova. Ark Nova is a heavy Euro style engine building game with action selection. Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
Sounds fancy.
Where we are trying to build a zoo. We're going to place some tiles. We're going to put some animals in said tiles. And whoever gets the most points wins, but technically it is the most points, but it's got a very weird scoring thing that, of course, we've never seen in the game. So this will be the first one we do that. And basically we have two paths and the paths have to cross. Yeah, but that's that. We got Peter S in the chat. How you doing, Peter? Welcome to the chat. Saw the Uno decks and they look great. Yeah, they do look pretty good. We are not big DC fans, but I figured I'd go ahead and get that to do the unboxing. Of course, we'll probably get that played on the channel here sometime or another for the Uno Ultimate DC. We are looking for the 4 new Uno Ultimate decks, but right now, I think most people that have found them out in California, New York. One guy in Indiana said that he found them. They were like up top in a box. But I don't think our Walmarts are going to have those. Our Walmarts have still got the Wave 1 stuff. And I do have an unboxing for Loki, Ant-Man, and then the Wave 3 deck. So Miles, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel. Those will come out later. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get the camera flipped over. I'm going to give a brief rundown of how this game works, just because it is a little bit heavier Euro. So I'm not going to go over every single detail. If you want, Gaming Rules, I believe, did a how to play as well as Heavy Cardboard. They're going to do a much better job of explaining the intricacies than I will. There we are. We are set up for a 2-player game of Ark Nova. And why is that?
Oh, because there are 2 zoologists? No.
Zoologists, yeah. Zoos.
Zoo workers?
Zoo worker? No, we're zoo owners.
Zookeepers.
Zookeeper? No, we're zoo owners.
Zoo owners.
Yeah, we're making our zoos here. Yeah, there are 2 zoo owners. We are going to make our zoos. As you can see here, these are our boards. We have fancy schmancy tiles, a key. Let's slide this one over. There are fancy schmancy tiles that we're going to be putting on the board. These are the tracks I was talking about. We are starting a little bit more advanced than normal, and that's because of the time constraint, right? We've only got so much time to play in any given night, and this game, I've heard, can run long. And I mean, last night's gameplay of Earth, which probably is supposed to be like an hour and a half game, took us over 2 hours. So we're sloughing a little bit, and we are starting a little bit higher there. We are starting on only one spot higher on the other track. You guys can't see it; it's off the screen, and that's so that way we can still get all of the bonuses by going down that track. The reason for the starting on the 20 is when you play in a solo game, you start at 20. So that's just pretty much where I got that from, was from the solo rules. Some people online say it works to increase or make the time better. You're amazing. Peter S. for 1 more membership out of D6. Thanks, Peter S. All those memberships go to Para los Niños. Children's Miracle Network. I'm wearing my Children's Miracle Network shirt today. Extra Life, specifically. Children's Miracle Network. But yeah, so online, some people say it helps and it makes the game go quicker. Some people say it don't. I know there's a new expansion coming out. So the hope is maybe that expansion will increase, make the game go quicker. The second thing we are doing is we are playing with the starter decks. So if you go out to Board Game Geek or the official publisher, the files are there. There's the one that the publisher released, and then somebody actually kind of made his own version that fits better on the sheet, so it actually fits where it should fit. I think the official ones is just one sheet that each person gets. So he did this to make it, I guess, cleaner. So we are playing with those starter decks, which means we have predefined starting cards, predefined objective, and predefined I don't know these. Like objectives here as well, which increases our, I think they call it reputations in the middle. I forget what they call the outside track. The tracks are called things. Peter S, 79 cents. Thank you for the super chat. So, yeah. So on our turn, basically, we're going to be able to take one of 5 actions. So you can see down here on the bottom are our action cards. Above each card is a number. That number is going to basically distinguish how powerful the card is. The higher up the track, the more powerful the ability is going to be versus lower. As we use an ability, we're basically going to take that card. It's going to go down to 1 and everything else is going to slide up. Right? So the abilities that we can take, the first one is animals. So on our turn, we can play an animal card from our hand. In order to play an animal from our hand, we do need to beat its habitat requirement. So in this case, my slow worm only needs a habitat of 1, but it does need to be next to water, which currently my habitat of 3 is next to water. However, there are special habitats once we upgrade our build card, which is like a reptile house. So if I get that reptile house in play, he's basically a freebie. And when I play that, I can actually move him from his existing enclosure to another enclosure. All right. You do not get refunds. So if I put him in this 3, for example, he's going to take the entire thing by himself. Right. The second thing you must do is you need to have the amount of money. We're using our own money. The game comes with these little gray squares for money. It really makes no sense because that is in no way, shape, or form thematic or accurate. But yeah, so you would also have to pay that for. By doing that and playing him, I'm getting 2 icons that he qualifies for. And then I'm also getting 2 tickets on the ticket track. And that's going to impact our money when we go to break at the, I guess, end of the day. We take break at the end of the day. So that's playing animal cards. Like I said, you can at 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 5, 2. The next action is to draw cards. So we currently have them all flipped over. For us, it probably wouldn't have mattered. We could have had them flipped over, but I had them flipped over to show you that that's how they're supposed to start. So I already can go ahead and start flipping them over now.
Toto?
But yeah, Toto. So if you are on 1, you get to draw 1, discard 1 from your hand. 2, draw 1, no discard. 3, draw 2, 1 discard. 4, draw 2. 5, you can draw 3, discard 1 from your hand, or you can do what's called snapping. So as we play the game, our reputation track on that blue track is going to increase. And with snapping, you can just take a card that meets your reputation. So whatever your reputation is, you'll be able to take a card from that location. That does, you do also have the option to draw cards, for draw cards from the deck or snap. That's going to increase this break timer, however, 2 spots. And like I said, when it gets down here, that's break time, and then we activate all of the break things. And I'll probably have to pull that up in the book because those icons, I have no clue what they mean. The next action ability is what's called sponsors. That allows you to play your blue cards. Same, to play these, you need to have the sponsor cost. So my sponsor would need to be at 4 for me to play this card, or I would have acquired one of these little X's in some manner to increase my 3 to a 4. These are going to give you some type of ongoing thing. So for example, mine, each time a reptile icon is played in any zoo, gain 3 money. This is a reptile icon, so she counts for herself. And then of course, there's a reptile, so that'll count. And that's a reptile, so that'll count, right? So it gives you some type of ongoing benefit. Or if you don't want to do that, you can move the break marker as many spots as you want and gain that amount of money. All right. The next action is the build action. So this allows you to build a building with a maximum of the number. So right now mine is sitting at 4, meaning I could build a building that is up to 4. So for example, there is a 3 building, right? It's a special 3 building at that. I'm not sure which one this one is. This is a special 3 building. I don't know if they list them somewhere. Oh, here you go. It's the petting zoo. Okay, so this is the special. This is the petting zoo. So there's special animals that can go in the petting zoo. There it is. Here's the 3 building. Okay, so it's the same as our starting building. So this is a 3 building, right? So because it's a 3, I can build up to a 3, and I can only build 1 building right now. And then you have to pay 2 money per space. So if I built this 3, I'd have to pay 6 money, right? There's also some 1 spots, and then there are special buildings, which are your kiosks. which are this side, your pavilions, which are that side. They're going to give you some type of benefit, like tickets for the pavilion, money for the ticket booth, the kiosk, right? And then there's, enclosures and petting zoo. All right, but yeah, so that's building. We're going to build that out, cover something up. We get whatever reward is underneath. The next is the association, which is the association board. We can perform one task, right? So we have workers. Right now we start with one worker, but we can unlock 3 more. And so to do that, we would just basically put it out. With the 2 space, you basically get 2 on your reputation track. On the 3 space, you get to take one of these regions, and then that's going to make the cost of those animals 3 cheaper. For the 4 action, you get to add a university. That's going to give you some type of bonus, or adds as a resource. So here, this is going to let you draw 5 cards and get 1 on the reputation. This one's going to give you 1 research and 2 on the reputation. This will give you 2 research. And those icons will be needed for certain conditions or victories or points. There's just different reasons to get those. All right. The 5 spot, basically you are allowed to, you take one of your cubes from your board. You're going to unlock this ability, but then you can claim one of the available spots on this board. So right here, this one says require herbivore icons in your zoo. So that's this green icon. I think this was oddities. Yeah, because she has 2 of those. So if she has 2, she could claim the 4. If she gets her first 2 out, then she could claim the 2. So this is one of the ways that you're going to get that shield track, because again, I forget what the shield track is called, but that's going to get you that increased. Africa, you have to requires Africa icons in your zoo, so 5 or 2. The 4 is covered up because they told me to, for lack of better reasoning. And then species diversity requires different animals. So if you have 5 different animal types or 4 different animal types, you can claim these. And this one was drawn at random. Right? So that's the last action there. Once you upgrade, then you do have the capability of doing the 0 action. And so for the 0 action, basically you choose one of your other cards, and then you're doing what's called making a donation. So you can play one of your conservation product cards within the reputation range cost. Yeah. Yeah, so this is donations right there. So you basically take one of you have to pay that amount of money, but then you get that amount of reputation for making the donation. So
But
it's
all
cheaper.
this one?
Yeah, it's cheaper at the beginning. It gets more expensive if you don't get there first. So if you get there first, you're only going to be paying 2, but if you get there later, it's going to cost you more. So that's an example of an upgraded action. So at some point during the game, we're going to be able to upgrade our cards. I think you only get to upgrade 4 of the 5 cards. I don't think there's enough to upgrade all of them. So there's one upgrade there. I don't know where the other upgrades are. Oh, upgrade here. Upgrade here. So there's an upgrade in the university, upgrade on the collaboration, upgrade on the board is 3, and upgrade here is 4. So yeah, I think there's only 4 if I remember from the playthrough I watched. There's only 4 total. Okay. But that's it. We're just going to take those actions. We're going to try to fill up our zoo with our animales. We are playing the, like I said, we're playing the little tutorial thing. So it kind of gave us some directions to kind of aim for before the first break. And that's pretty much it. So we do need to determine who goes first. How do we do that?
With our 20-sided extra life die, because we support Children's Miracle Network through extra life. Para los niños.
Para los niños, and how can they help though?
Using the links down below.
Links
and
down
donating.
below. And donating. Or being like Peter S. And being a
Yes.
member and doing super chats and super stickers and
That
super
is very
things.
helpful.
Because all of that revenue that we get will go para los niños.
Okay, when do I roll this?
Anywhere. You're going to earthquake it no matter what.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. Told you.
See?
That was an
it
extreme earthquake. All right, so that was a 15. That is odd. That means I get to go first.
Uh-oh. This one.
Down here. This was
Here.
yeah, it was the first one. Yeah, they are not dual layer cards. Okay. So the first thing it tells me to do, let me see if I meet any of the things it wants me to do. It says build at 2. My build is not at 2, my build is at 4. Where it says I can do the animals, which animal isn't high enough. Sponsors at 4, my sponsor's not 4. I think I'm just gonna do it in order, because I think if I do mine in order, it'll actually work out for me. So I'm gonna do my association action that it tells me to do. So I'm gonna take my guy, and it says to go here, and it told me to get Africa. Yeah, it says to get Africa as my partner zoo. These do refill during the break, so Oddity could get the same ones as I've already gotten. So I'm gonna go here. Now that's gonna make all of my animals 3 cheaper.
All of the African animals.
All of my African animals 3 cheaper.
Me? Yeah? No.
Yeah.
So I do that too, but I go here and I get the Americas.
All right. And it says sponsor. Oops. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to move our cards. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Huh?
You have to move your cards. So you played your sponsor, right? Or no, you took the association action.
Yeah.
So you take that out. You slide the other ones. And put that at the end. All right. So now my sponsor's at 4. So my sponsors are at 4, so I can do that. It says play my herpetologist card, because I need that at a sponsor of 4. I have no clue where we're going to stick the other cards. Like, because we need to actually put our cards out. So I'm going to have to put mine here, which means I need to move our money. I guess we'll just I'll throw them in the bins for now. There we go. That works for me. Because I'm going to need this space. Bada. Stuff. All right. And the mouse has to move as well. Me yellow blocks, I'll just throw them on this side. Because I'll need somewhere to put all my cards. So you've got room over on your side, right? There you go. All right. So it says play my herpetologist at a 4. My sponsor is currently at 4. So this just basically goes into play. And like I said, each time a reptile is played, I gain 3 money. She has a reptile icon, so that gets me 3 money.
So you did your sponsor.
Yeah, my second one, because I could.
Oh, my second one is build, so...
Which you're at 5, so you're probably good to do that.
Perform the build action and build a 4-space enclosure for 8 money.
4-space enclosure, okay.
What are these? 5.
All right. Oops, I forgot to move my thing. And then it just needs to fit tile placement rules by going into the touching things. And then if you cover something up, then you get whatever you covered up.
Ooh,
And I
what
forgot
is
to
that?
move my...
That's a kiosk.
I forgot to do my sponsor. Yep, so that'll get you a kiosk if you cover that up.
I covered that.
All right. I forgot to slide my stuff down. There we go. So Oddity gets a kiosk, and you have to place that now. Remember, that gets you money for every attraction that it's touching. So, like, technically, if you put it on that 5, that's pretty much perfect because you'll be able to touch other things. It'll be touching 2 things. You cannot cover up water and you cannot cover up rocks.
Okay, so you mean these have to be placed
Yep.
on
Like
the
that?
board, not on the tiles?
Yeah, on the board. Yep. And then you covered up your 5, so you get $5 dues. All right. Next, it says do my build action at 2 or higher. I'm currently at 5. So with my build action, I build a 2-space enclosure for 4 money. Place your enclosure next to your kiosk and a rock space. It says next to my kiosk. I don't have a kiosk.
Maybe the one there. But that's not yours, right?
That's not mine. No, I had to cover that up to get it. Well, it says next to a kiosk and the rock space, but I'm not even next to a rock space. Place the enclosure next to your kiosk and a rock space, but I can't. because it has to touch my other tile. So I like what it's telling me to do. I can't even do on this map. Because this is a rock, but this is already touching the rock.
It says that it has to be touching a rock.
Well, that's what the instructions are telling me to
Or can you
do.
put it on top?
What does your build say to do?
Perform the deduction and build a 4-space enclosure for 8 money.
So it just says build it for the amount of money. It's not. It didn't tell you where to put yours. Yeah, it's telling me to put mine next to the kiosk and next to rocks.
Maybe you can place those.
But I don't
anywhere.
have a kiosk and I don't have rocks.
So the rocks there are not real rocks.
No, this would be what it would be. I would need to place it next to that. This, like I said, this started there. The reason they're saying that is because the cards they want me to play, one of them needs to be next to rocks, one of them needs to be next to water. So this is next to rocks, so I mean technically that's fine. That'll work. It's just not what the things, okay. It's not what this is telling me to do. That's all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and build. I'm gonna build the 2 space because it told me to. And I need it to be next to water because this is the one that's next to rock. And it says next to my kiosk, so technically I'll put it right there. And then that'll give me 5 money. All right. All right, it goes there. All right.
My next one is the sponsor, and it says play the sponsor card expert in small animals.
All right, so that's your number 5 there.
Oh, small
Yep.
animals.
Yep, and then it has a ability.
Your cost to play a small animal is reduced by 3.
Okay, so it made it cheaper for you.
To play any small animal? Or
Any
how
small
do I
animal.
know it's
Mhm.
a small animal.
Probably has a symbol. Does it have a symbol
It
for
has
small?
this dot. I don't know what the dot is.
That's just saying that that's what it is.
Like this
Oh,
could be
here, flock animal.
Oh, it maybe
perception-
says small
no.
animal?
No, because that doesn't combo with your card. On your thing, does it mention getting a discount because no. Here, it should say something about play the animal and get a discount because you have the small animal.
Play the muskox for 10 money, then play the llama second for 4 money, 3 money less because of the partner zoo, and 3 money less because of the expert in small animals.
So it says
the
this is a small
is a
animal.
small animal.
What's telling me that it's small?
I mean,
What icon lets me know that that is small? It says it's a flock animal. So what's a small animal?
do not.
Oh,
play-
here. This is okay. Small animal, 2 or less. That card just doesn't. There it is. It's up at the top. It's the icon at the top.
Oh,
it's
so if
anything.
it is
it's
2 or
it's
less,
not the
it's
size of the animal. It's the.
I was thinking about
the
llama.
cost
No,
of the
that's small.
Which no, that makes sense because if our exhibits can be a total of 5, then 2 would be a small, 5 would be a large. Yeah. Okay. So you go ahead and play that, and then you do have an instant ability. So it probably told you to do something with that instant ability.
No.
It says instant.
Here.
Instant.
Oh, instant. It gives me a ticket if
You
I have a small
already
animal.
in play. What is it? It doesn't say anything about that on that. On that card where it said play it, it didn't say anything about that.
No, it just says perform the sponsor
Okay, then
action
just do it.
strength
Then just-
5
then
and
just do it.
play the sponsor
Okay.
card expert is a small.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
play-
that's probably saying that for every small animal you had in play, you would get 1 ticket, but you didn't have
Not
any in
display
play.
here?
No. And you got to make your little tableau over here to the right.
Oh.
It's not really gonna be a tableau. It's just where we're playing the cards.
Paper.
Your paper. Tu papel. All right. Yeah. So even these starter decks aren't very user friendly. The starter rules, starter instructions. Okay. So then you did your sponsor action, right? So I will move your cards for you. That's okay. We're almost done with the sheets anyways.
Well, it says for the first few turns.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I believe I need it.
Yeah, well, no, this is no, that you do what that says, and then you just read the and then after that is we're on our own pretty much. All right, so the next thing it says is if I can't do these actions, because the next action I need to do is my play animal, it says to do the card action. Card as at 5, so I can draw 3, discard 1, or I can snap. And the only thing I can snap is that little cute little monkey over there. Oh, it's a Duke. Remember the Dukes? The Red Shank Dukes. Remember we have a game, we played another game with that. We saved them.
Red Shank Duke.
So all right, so I needed to break 2, 1, 2. So I got to do that. I don't want him. What is it? Gain 1, 2, or 3 X's for 1, 3, or 5 primates in your zoo. So I don't have any primates in my zoo. I will get a primate though. So technically, yeah, he'll work for me. I'll go ahead and take him. I will take him.
He's so lindo.
All right, I will add him to me hand. Oh no, wait, but I have to discard 1 card, which means I would be discarding my other primate. Never mind. Oh no. I'm doing the snap. I don't have to discard with the snap. I just take it. Okay, everything slides down.
So that's the only way from here where we kind of.
Well, right now until we move. Yeah, until we move. All right, some guided school trip. All right, so I did that. I moved the break twice. All right, and then everything slides. So I think you have to do the same thing. You're gonna have to draw
I did my
cards. I already did your sponsor. I did it. No, you're good.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did it while you were getting your paper. So you pretty much have to do the same thing. You have to draw a card. You can either snap or draw 3 and discard 1. So the card up there is a blue card.
Gain 1 shield each for 2 different continent and or animal category icons. Instant 2 different animal type of or continent for it's explaining that for each 1 shield that you gain this way, all other players gain 2 monies.
So instant is for every 2 different animal types, you gain 1. And then if you gain 1, then I gain 2 monies. This one here is gain 1 money for, that's explaining this. That's why it's a yellow dot instead of a blue dot. Blue is ongoing, yellow is instant, and they just explained what was underneath. Now this one though, it says max 25, however, that's not true because we started at 20. It says you add 25 to whatever you start. So anything that says 25 will actually be 45 is what this will be instead. But you do need to be at a level 2 research also to play this, or not research, but level 2 sponsor. Now again, you can take this, or you can take 3 cards and discard one of the cards they didn't tell you to play. That's good, but you're gonna need a lot of variety in your zoo to play it.
I guess I'm gonna do the
draw 3.
Draw.
Yeah, you draw 3 and discard 1. Now you know you can't discard these because it's telling you to play these. So most likely it'll be one of those. All right. So while Audrey is trying to figure out what she wants to discard, I am going to do the last thing it tells me to do, and that is play my mantled gazelle. Mantled not gazelle, Garzia. So mi Garzia, Mr. Garzia. Yeah, Mr. Garcia. Gareza. Mantled Gareza. Yeah. So to play him, I need a zone of 3. Which... Oh, now I see why it says... No, this... Oh, dang it. So they screwed up. They completely screwed up because they didn't anticipate you using the starting board. Because he needs to be the one that's in here. So instead of playing this 2 that it told me to play, I'm going to play a 3 instead, which I could have because I was on the 5. But I'm going to play the 3 instead. And that would have just cost me...
Cost you or give you? Give you 5. You covered the 5.
Yeah, no, I already got the 5. That would have cost me 2 per space. So that would have cost me 6. Hang on, we started with 25, right? 5, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 left, which means I actually didn't pay enough last time. I actually only paid 2. So I should have actually paid 4. And then 5, 6. When you did yours, did you pay? You paid 8, right? Because yours you read yours said pay 8. So normally Aldi's the one that has struggles paying. This time it was me. Okay, now I can pay him or play him. I have to do it to this one. So I'm going to flip that over, right? And then he goes in, and then he's going to cost me 3 less. Or no, yeah, he's going to cost me 3 less because he's from Africa, so it'll cost me 10. All right. And then when I played him, it has... Oh, it doesn't have the reptile icon, so I don't get that bonus. So he's 3. And then I can play this guy, because I can play up to 5, which is 2. He's also from Africa, so I get my 3 discount, so that's going to cost me 9. So we'll do 10 and get 1 back. All right. Okay. So I played him, and then I played him. So I got to resolve them too. So I go up 11 spaces. So that puts me at 32. Well, no, we should have both been on 20. So that actually puts me at 31. All right. And then because I played a reptile, I get 3 money for that. So I get 3 money for the reptile that I played. All right. All right. I can sell up to 3 cards from my hand to gain 4 money. I don't want to sell 3 cards in my hand. Clever. Okay, so after finishing the current action, you may place any action card on the 1. So I finished this action. So let me move these down. So what this is saying is I can choose to put a different action on the 1 if I want. Let's see here. Oops, I forgot to flip this one over because I put him in there. So those are both in there. So what do I need? What do I need? I kind of need money. I don't want to do an upgrade. You can go ahead and do your next action. I'm doing whatever this card says. And then you can after you have that, you just basically need to keep the icon showing, so you can just put them on top of each other.
So how do you do that? You played animals? See?
Yeah, they told me to play animals.
It told you?
Well, you drew your cards, right? You forgot to. Yeah, there you go. Now you can do your animals. That should be the last thing it tells you to do, is the animals. And it should tell you to probably play like 2 different animals. All right, so what action do I want to make? Basically, it's what action am I not going to take? So I know I need to do a build action to be able to put any of me animales. So he needs a 4, and he's expensive. And I need a research token. I don't have a research token yet. But I can get a research token by going to the university, which would require my association to be at 4 or 5, which it already is. And then my build. I'm not gonna do the animals. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, the animals I'm not gonna do for a little bit, anyways. So yeah, I think I'm good. All right. When you did I forgot to move this to spots when you drew your cards.
I'm playing the donkey.
All right.
I have to pay 7.
Well, you get a discount or no?
Oh no, it is not America's. No.
No, that's not the one. Yeah, you shouldn't be playing these guys. You should be playing your original
The
cards.
original?
Yeah. It should be telling you to play this guy and this guy or this guy.
It told me to play these ones after. Then play oh, no, see. I didn't read. First play the
macaque. Yep.
Macaque.
I don't know. So you play him.
For 10 money. We know, but this is going to leave me so poor.
Right? And the reason you're able to play him, if you look on the left side, you have a red mark for an Africa. You must have at least one Africa icon. And you do because this actually counts. Or America, because this actually counts as one America icon. So like same with mine, I technically, this counts as one Africa.
And then that ability, add all sponsor cards from the display to your hand.
Add all sponsor cards.
From the display to your hand.
Oh, sponsor are the blue ones. So, no, that's these.
Oh, that's the display?
Yep, so you take both of those. They're both the blue ones. Now, let me double check. Is it take all the ones that you're...
Because that one is also one.
Oh, yeah, that's one too. Let me see if it's... What card number is he? So, on the yellow, there's a number on the right side there.
437.
437?
So each card has an expiry?
No, some do, some don't. And it looks like he doesn't. It says all. It doesn't say there's a restriction. So yeah, you take all 3 of them.
Add all sponsor cards from the is a sponsor magnet is the ability.
Yeah. So
all sponsors come to me.
And then it says keep them. Doesn't say discard or anything.
To your hand.
Okay. All right. That's in your hand with the rest of your cards. And then how many
5 tickets.
5 tickets.
Okay, and then it says play the llama.
Play the llama.
For 3 money.
For 3 money.
This is 10.
Alright. 6, 7.
3 money less.
Wow.
3 money less because of the partner zoo, and 3 money less because of the expert in small animals.
So you play him for 10 minus 3 minus 3.
Okay, so for 4, yeah, that's what you did, right? You gave me 6 back. It says
no, you gave me
second for 4 money. So because the real cost is 10.
Yeah,
so...
because you gave me the 10. You gave me the 10. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Then do not play a free enclosure for the llama, as its block animal ability allows it to be played into the macaque's enclosure.
All right, so you had to flip this over.
Okay.
Yep, so you had to flip that over.
No, it says do not flip.
No, you had to flip it for the macaque. That's why you're supposed to play him first. And then he's a small animal. So what's his ability?
May share the existing enclosure of a
green
animal.
Yeah. Yep, so that's it.
With 2+.
Yeah, and he's 4, so he counts. Yep, so that's it. So he's sharing the enclosure with that guy. And then you just put him there so you can keep track of your icons. Yep, that's it. All right.
That's it.
So I'm going to do the association. Oh, I can't do the association action. I don't have any more peoples. That's not good. What I want to do, I can't do until after the break. That impedes my progress because I need a research token. Is there any other way to get a research token? Okay, so I can't do that. I don't have a sponsor. I guess I'll build. So I'm gonna build. I can build a 3 because well, that's what I'm at is 3. So I'm gonna build a 3, which is gonna cost me 6 monies to build a 3. I'm going to put it over. Okay, I'm gonna put it right there. Oops, nope, it's not flipped yet. I'm gonna put it right there. Yep. Okay. And everything slides. All right. Good turno. Basically, after each one of his draws like twice, it's technically gonna be almost break time. Oh, we were supposed to do and a kiosk. That's why it said next. Oh, this was supposed to be part of the setup. I should learn to read. And a kiosk. That's why I was saying place it on the kiosk.
So what you were supposed to have?
So that would explain why it told me to buy a 2. Is because I bought a 2, it could touch the kiosk and the thing. That's fine. I'll keep 3. I'm not gonna backtrack that much. I was just reading the bottom because I had nothing else to do right now. And
while I do mine while I play my thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. There's nothing else on the sheet now. So now it's whatever you want to try to do right now. So, animals you really can't do because it's on the 1.
So I can play more animals?
No, you can't because one doesn't let you do animals.
Okay.
You can't do association because you don't have any more workers. So you can do a build up to a size 4, or one of your 50 sponsors there. One of your 50 sponsors, because the sponsors are free. Sponsors don't cost money. It just needs to be at the level of your sponsor, so you can only play the kids. The field trip because you're at a 3. So what's that do?
Okay, this says gain 1 shield for 5 different animal category icons. I don't have 5. I have. What is it?
No, when you have 2.
I have 1 because there is no more animals. This is not an animal.
No, that's end of game. I'm sorry. Brown is end of game. Brown end of game. So yeah, you play that. It's just you're just gonna get that benefit at the end of the game.
So I put it here. I pay. No, it's there free.
3. But you do gain the bonus here. So you gain. Oh, you're gonna have to use your thingy. You get 1 shield.
I am
blue.
No, see. 1
Yep.
No.
So that allows you. They can be laying down if it's gonna be easier to move them. You get to either flip over one of your cards or get a worker. So flipping over one of your cards is going to make it better for you.
I hope so.
So, well, you can look in the backs if you want to see which one each one does. You don't have to flip that specific one over.
It could be any, yeah, but...
Yeah, so you can look at them, see which one. So basically, this lets you snap at more places. This one allows you to put more animals at lower levels. This one allows you to +1, so it actually counts as +1 to your sponsorship within your reputation level. That one allows you to build 1 or more buildings at 2, and it unlocks the aviary and it unlocks the reptile house. So like for me, I'm definitely going to do that as soon as I can because I need the reptile house. And then that one allows you to perform a task, and then you do these donations. So the aviary would be if you were going to get more birds. All right. And then you don't need to see the top, so you can pretty much just cover the kids up. All you need to see is the bottom just so you remember for end of game. You can, of course, look at the text. All right. And then you need to slide the sponsor down.
So I take this one, put them in the 1,
yep.
and this go in.
Yep. No, slide up. Oh, I forgot to give you your 1 ticket, didn't I? Yep. You got one ticket. All right. Okay, so I got my new enclosure. I can do one animal. I was gonna do this guy, but I can't do him. I feel like that's a waste to put him in for a 1. I don't have any sponsor cards. At a 3, I can draw 2 and discard 1. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do the draw. I'm going to draw 2, discard 1. Bavarian National Park. Release 1 animal with a Europe icon. Currently, I do have an animal with a Europe icon. Or talented telecommunicator. Hire 1 association. Okay, so I get a worker right away. And for every 9 reputation, I get points. I like this better than this. So I'm going to discard this.
Is this a discard?
Yeah, that's a discard pile. And then that makes the break go up 2. 1, 2.
Mi turno.
I'm trying to figure out what the icon. See the first 2, they have the break icon, and then it has like a no icon. You see that?
Yeah, break, don't do something.
Yeah. What's that a picture of? The card or?
It looks like a card. No card.
There's nothing on here that shows the break or.
Or is this one? Anything related to that?
Oh, we discard those cards at the break. Okay, those 2 go away at the break. Okay, that's what that means. Good catch. Good catch, mi amor. Tú es un juego de mesa profesional. Okay. So I did, what did I do? I did something. Oh, I drew my cards. I forgot to do my slidey down. The slidey down part's the hard part to remember. Now, what they did in another video, maybe we should do this. Put the yellow cube on it. Because then you'll know you have to move it down. That's what I was watching another video and they were doing that. And I was like, don't you just remember what action you took?
You don't.
But this is how you remember to move it down. So yeah, just put one of your little yellow cubes on it.
On the one I played?
The one that you're going to take, yeah. I need to build, but I need to build bigger.
I need money. How do I make money?
You can gain money for doing the card break. Or the sponsor. Basically, you can X 1, and you move the break 1, and then you gain 1. So you'd only gain $1 there. Otherwise, the only way to gain is by getting to the break. Once we get to the break, then it's going to give us money. So if you draw cards, that's going to push the break closer. I don't think there's any other way to really get money. There might be cards you can play that'll give you money.
This is not money?
Yeah, during the break. This is the amount of money we get during the break. I mean, you've got lots of money, but I mean, I guess it's whether you're trying to, if you want to build one of the big, if you want to build this one, you need to be at 5 though. The problem is we can't take that association action. We're currently stuck. Our 5s are stuck, or our association is stuck in 5 because we don't have another worker.
Oh.
It's kind of the problem. Because that's the same thing happened to me, is that I wanted to do the association action to get the research icon because I need that for my monkey, but I can't. And right now, I mean, you could build something for 4. It just means that it's 1 or more buildings now. So you can actually split this 4 amongst multiple buildings. So you could actually, say, build a 3 and get a 1, or you could build 2 2s, or so you can build multiple buildings now. I forgot that's also, you can also do that with that one upgraded. You can also build in these sections. Before you wouldn't have been able to build there. And you can cover up and get you things like the X's and What are these? Draw cards, right? Is that a draw card icon?
Which one?
Take one card within your reputation or one from the deck. Yeah, so it's draw card or take from your reputation, which currently we're both at a 1. Draw cards. That's all you can do more. It really is. A draw cards or build is all you can do.
Okay, cards.
Well.
So two cards.
Oh, yeah, or well, you could build your petting zoo. Because petting zoo is 3.
So there will be animals?
Build.
Build.
Yep, you can build up to a 4. So if you build the petting zoo, that's a 3. And then if you want, you can also build either a 1, a kiosk, or a pavilion. Pavilion gives you, instantly gives you 1 ticket. So there's lots of options for the 1. You can also, like I said, you can build a 1. So you get the 3. Yep.
I cannot cover rocks, so
no, can't cover rocks.
And then what?
That is either take the card that's in your zone, or draw 1 card. So you can either take that one there.
That costs 25.
He is expensive. What's his ability?
You may add 1 of the unused base conservation projects to your hand.
Oh, these. So you get one of.
I draw 1 card from there.
Okay. There you go. And then what do you want for your 1? Do you want a 1 or a pavilion or a kiosk?
Can you have an X?
No. So 1 or a pavilion or kiosk.
Kiosk?
Well, yeah,
you
you can
go now.
Yeah. So if you're going to do a kiosk, you want to make sure that it touches as many as you can. However, it must be at least 3 away from your other kiosk.
And okay, if I put it here, how many away is it? 1, 2, no.
1, 2, 3. You're good. See the picture? 1, 2, 3. You're good.
Okay.
So that'll give you money because it's touching 2. Yep. All right. And then you slide your 4 down, slide everything else up. All right. That didn't help me at all. I can build a size 2, which technically is better than putting a 1 on a 3. He's not who I really want to send out there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my animals. So I get to do 1 animal. Oh, no, I'm not doing animal. Sorry, I'm doing build. So I can build a building the size of 2. So I'm going to build the 2. That's going to cost me 4 monies. 4 monies. I'm going to put it here. When I cover both of those up, I get an X. And I get to go up 2 on here. 1, 2. So now I've got 2 sets of cards I can choose from. And then I slide this down. I put that there. Okay. Tuterno. So now you can play your goat into your petting zoo.
Es un donkey.
Es un donkey. Okay. So what's he do?
It gain 1 X token. Petting zoo animal. Gain 3 tickets for each petting zoo animal icon in your zoo. What is the petting animal?
Oh, you kind of don't want to play him yet. You want to have other animals in there first. Because he's not worth any tickets unless there's other animals in there.
But so in there, what?
See the dots? See the squares? You'll use your blue cubes and put them in there. There's 3 squares. There's square, square, square. They're very faint. Here, I'm gonna look at. If you look at it, it's very faint. There's a square on each one of them. Same as like the birds. There's a square, and the reptile house is the same way.
Gain 3 for each petting zoo animal icon on your zoo.
But you don't have any.
I don't have any.
So you wouldn't want to play him yet.
And how do I know it is a petting animal?
It's got that shape and it's got the little goat symbol.
So that's the only one I have.
Yeah, so you can't really probably do. You probably don't want to do an animal then, unless because.
And do I have the?
See, he would be a waste. That would have been like if you wanted to play him, although you don't have 12 monies. So, although he would have been 3 discount, he would have been 9. You had 9. He would have gotten a 1 spot instead of the kiosk.
Why would he have a discount?
Because he's small.
He's small. Draw 4 cards from the deck, keep 2 and discard the others, and it gives me 3 tickets.
But you got a kiosk instead of the 1.
So no?
If you give me the kiosk back and I give you a 1, yes, you could do it.
And why does it have to be in a 1?
It could be in that 3 if you want to put him in the 3. Now the thing with this is you can put him in this size or larger. So a 1 or larger. So you could put him in the 3. If you build an aviation.
So that is the shape of the.
No, it's not. Well, no, it's the size of the exhibit. So he needs to be in a size 1 or larger.
He needs to be in a size 3 or larger?
No, he needs to be 1 spot in a petting zoo. He needs to be in a 4 or larger. The icon, the symbol means absolutely nothing except for the petting zoo or the ones that can go inside of special exhibits. Like, see, he can go in the reptile house. So what I'm saying is if you play him to there, you're wasting a 3 with a 1. It's not effective because then if you get a 3 animal later, you have to build another 3. You see what I mean?
So I get a 1 instead of the.
Yeah, it would probably be better to do a 1 and put the 1 here. And then, well, choose your action.
But he's 12.
No, minus your 3.
No, minus 3,
he's
so
small.
he's 9.
So here we go. So you go to your animals, right? And you get to play 1 animal. So he's going to cost you 9. Now what's his action?
Draw 4 cards from the deck. Keep 2 and discard the others.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and you go up 3 on the track, right? So 1, 2, 3.
So I just play animals?
Well, that is, but you need to have the places to put them. So you got to flip this over because he's in there now, right? And then you tuck him underneath.
Engineer, extreme predator. Pygmy hippopotamus.
Pygmy hippopotami.
Japanese macaque.
All right. I haven't gotten any shields yet, have I? You got shields because you played a card that gave you shields. So can't do the sponsors. I actually can't do the sponsor because I need an upgrade. Dang it. I picked this card because I was like, oh, I get my extra worker, but this has to be upgraded first. Although I didn't care for the other card anyways. So I think I'm going to do animal as well. So I'm going to do the snake, the slow worm snake. He needs to go in a 1 next to water. Oh, I can't play him. It's not next to water. Never mind. Guess I'm doing cards again. So 1, 2. And it's on the 2, so I just get to draw 1 card.
Oh, wait, I didn't slide my thing.
Ooh, I got me a cheetah. Cheetahs are one of my favoritos. Ooh.
See, is that what I did?
And it's Africa. You slide, yeah, you slide yours down. Okay, so slide and break down.
I am poor, so I cannot play more animals at all.
So basically, if you want more money, then your best bet is to just perform the, sponsor at 3. But you need to have
it has to be a 3?
Yeah. So you need, because you don't have any X's. Or you have to spin your...
I don't have any reptiles.
Yeah, you don't have any reptiles yet. Then just do a break, draw cards, and move that on display. So you're to break 4, which means you get to draw 2 cards. See? We discard down at the break. So at the break is when we discard down. Okay. So this needs to go 2. You triggered the break. So that does get you an X. So now you have an X for later. All right. And we're going to go through the steps of the break. Do they actually give you the steps anywhere?
I don't discard, no. No,
there's no steps of the break there. I want to make sure we do it right because I'm not going to go off the icons. So our first break. Okay. There we go. Break. There we go. Let's see here. Until the broke token is gone. Okay. Hand card limit. If you have more cards in your hand than your hand limit allows, discard any surplus cards of your choice from your hand to your discard pile. Normally your hand limit is 3, but a particular university allows you to hold 5. So we are both at 3-card hand limit. I'm keeping my monkey. I'm keeping my snake. This doesn't count. I don't know why. Don't count this. That doesn't count. Put that somewhere else so you don't count it. That's your end of game scoring. So I've got 4, so I have to get rid of 1. Oh, do I want to get rid of my cheetah? I like my cheetah. I like my cheetah. I like me snake, a little snake, because he gives me discount. I like me cheetah. He allows me to draw 3 cards, and he's Africa, which I need. It told me to focus on Africa. Should I get rid of me snake? I mean, he's not worth a lot. He doesn't have any bonus.
Only 3?
Only 3, mi amor. Only 3.
No.
Solo 3. Solo 3. So this gives me end of game scoring too. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get rid of my snake. I'll get rid of him. Okay. Yeah, you have to get this to increase your hand size to 5, and we didn't go there. All right, so that was step 1. Tokens on action cards, we don't have any. Association board, return our worker. So we get our worker back. You get your worker back, Amor. Okay. And then we need to refill the yellow and refill the orange. All right. Replenish the display. Discard the last 2 cards. All right. We love replenishing displays on a 2-player game. It is muy bien. All right. Take income. Okay. So first thing is A, collect the income according to the appeal of your zoo. So you get $21 dues.
Okay.
And I get 20. Oh, my token is ripped. Where's my Mod Podge?
They're in the corner of the living room.
No, it's in the office. Because I was using it to make the inserts for the other board games. Collect income for the kiosks in your zoo. Take 1 money for each building that is occupied next to your pavilion. All right. So I have 2 that are occupied. So I get 2. And you have 1 that's occupied.
What one?
Your 4 is occupied. This one's occupied, and this one's occupied. That's not occupied because you don't have a cube on it yet. All right. And then C, the last one, is collect all income indicated by the following icons, which is basically this hand icon. See this little hand icon? Which neither one of us have any hand icons. So sometimes it appears, it says on sponsor cards, some bonuses left side of your map, and so forth. All right, break track, return the break token to the starting position. Right up. So that's how we get income. So that's what I'm saying. If you need money, you just keep basically drawing cards to force that down to the end, because then we get our money. That's, I think, the speed part is like everybody's like afraid, oh, I don't need cards, But it's like, do you need money? Yeah, well, just keep drawing cards until it gets down there. Okay, who went last?
I did play my...
Oh, you did, because you made that. Okay, so it's back to me. Okay. All right, can't play my sponsor. Okay, I want to take this, though. I want to go here, because I want to get I need this to play my little guy here. So now I can do my association action, because we're back at the beginning. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take this one here. So that gives me 1 research that I needed for my monkey, and 2 here. 1, 2. And now I get to flip over the card to level 2. So to be able to play this, I need this flipped over. So I'll go ahead and flip that over. And then my association goes down. Okay. Like that. So now, basically now what it's telling you to do is it wants you to do the 5, right? It says get the 5 strength.
On what?
On here.
Association?
No, ignore all the top, just that bottom.
After first break, complete the
herbivores
conservation project with an association action strength 5.
Well, you can't because it's already covered. I don't know why I told you to do that. So you'll 4.
Unlock the income by marking the achieved level of the conservation project with one of the upper 4 player tokens on your screen.
Yeah, which is the income tokens. So you didn't get rid of any herbivores, did you? When you discarded?
Maybe.
You didn't keep any animals. You like these better than the animals?
Just because I already have 1 bird there, and this one works with this one, or this one with this one. I need reptiles now.
Okay. Okay. No, it's just being. I don't know what you chose. That's fine. But yeah, so you need to get 4. You're currently at 2. So that's what it's telling you now to focus on, is getting the 4. And same as mine, it's telling me to get the 5 for Africa. Okay.
So I need 4 herbivores.
4 herbivores.
Herbivores.
So yeah, I mean, you still need to plant your stuff out there. Oh, you got rid of your petting zoo guy. Okay.
I don't know.
Animals are the most important. These aren't important. They help, but they're not as important as animals.
This is an animal.
No, that's not an animal.
This is an animal.
No. That is one of these. So to get this more, you actually have to come over here and add the card to here.
No, well, I already discarded
Get your cards. Get your cards. You didn't know.
It was many.
That's fine.
I had this, I had this, I had this, I had this, I had this. I didn't have that. That
was mine. That's what I got.
So I have un pollo. No,
so there's a small animal.
Not mine.
There's an herbivore.
You discarded this.
No, that was yours.
No.
Oh, these were discarded from the display.
Okay, so that
these were from the display.
This mis hijo hippopotamus. So this is another shield thing.
Yeah.
Me donkey. Me Japanese macaque. My research.
Yeah, so I would probably say if you were going to do anything, I would have kept these 2 animals, and I would get rid of 2 of those. Since you haven't done any reptiles, that might not be in your best benefit to keep that one. Right?
Each time a bird icon is displayed into any zoo?
Any zoo. Yep, some of them are any zoo. So in a 2-player, probably not as good as in, say, a 4-player. That's all. I'll discard. These are 2 you keep. Yeah, I think those are the better two for you to keep because you already paid for that petting zoo. You're going to want to find more petting zoo animals, right? So then you can combo with him.
Do I keep her?
These three. Discard all those. Yeah, keep her. Birds are easy. Birds are okay. You build you one of these aviaries, right? Aviary holds 5 birds. Because if you look, there'll be bird cards. We don't have any out. But there'll be a bird card that's kind of like this. And see how it says this? 0. He takes no space in that enclosure. So there'll probably be birds that'll say, like, have the bird enclosure, and it'll be 0. So you can just keep adding them. If it says 1, then you put 1 cube. But when it says 3, you put 3 cubes. But it holds up to 5 cubes. So that's actually really good. Okay. So I did mine, right? Yeah, because I did the association. So yeah, it's your turn.
We are so far away from those 2 things crossing.
Oh, un poquito.
I guess I'm gonna play my donkey because it's a petting thingy.
Well, no, remember you wanted to wait till you get more in there. More petting things in the zoo.
I'm playing my donkey. Oh, I have to choose from here what I'm gonna do.
Your association's ready because you do have him back. So you can do this to increase your hand size.
Sí, quiero este.
Okay.
Does it cost me or something?
Just your worker. And then you get to go up 1 for the research. So now that means you can, when you choose, you can choose when you, what are they calling it? When you
something from the display.
Snapping, when you snap, you can now take from either one of those. So, the row is kind of weird because the row is only useful if you get this all the way up to 5 or you upgrade the card. Until then, seeing what's out there does no good. If you think about it. Okay. So my monkey, I need a size 4 enclosure. I am currently not at the size 4. However, if I add my X, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to add my X to my build. So that way I can build a size 4 enclosure. So here's my size 4. The monkey does not need to be next to anything. So I've got more enclosures than I've got animals. So since he doesn't need to be anything next to anything, I think it would be stupid to put this next to my water because that would like take all my water. I think I'll just do it here. And that allows me to... Oh, when you drew a card earlier, when you covered up your draw a card, you forgot to increase your... Oh no, it's draw a card from what you can... Take a card from the area that you qualify for or draw a card. So I can do any of these 3. So that is a Tasmanian devil. I don't need him. That is an herbivore sponsor. I do not need
is that
him.
what they look
Well,
like?
Africa is sponsor. I'm doing Africa. Each time you play an African icon into your zoo, after you finish the current action, you may place any action card on the 1. Oh, okay. So it's the same as that other guy I played. It allows me to just put any card on 1 and basically slide everything else up. I don't know if that... At the end of the game, for every X I didn't use, I get 1. I don't think I like that either. I mean, I'm doing Africa. Oh, hang on, but it gives me an Africa icon. That's all it needs to do, is just the icons. So it'll give me the icon. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That makes sense. Because even if I don't ever use this ability, I get the icon. Oh, I wish I was here. Because I need both those icons. All right, so I'll take her. And guess what? Now I can do it. Because it slid down. All right, so I did my build. That goes away. You slide up. That goes there.
I'll do my sponsor.
Okay.
It says play 1 sponsor card with a maximum level of 4.
4.
From your hand.
Yep.
What does this mean? I don't know. 3 people and a
It
bird
just says
equal 3.
when it's 3 people, that means anybody at the table plays a bird, you get 3 monies. You are now playing a bird, so you'll get 3 monies.
Okay, I like it.
So just tuck.
And then
I don't know how you
from now on, every bird, so this bird does not count. Each time a bird icon is played into any zoo,
you gain 3 money. No, but you just played a bird icon. Anytime a bird icon is played.
Yeah, but
so
now I have to also make sure that
yeah, I'll try to remember that too. Yep. All right, so then you move your sponsor. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking the sponsor action. I did, and because I did my upgrade, play 1 or more sponsor cards with a maximum total of, X plus 1. So it gives me +1 from your hand, or I could have played her directly from there too. I forgot that's what this upgrade does. Okay, so I upgraded this just so I can play this card. So basically what this is, I get to hire my first worker. So I hired a worker. At the end of the game, wherever I am on that track, if I'm at 9, I get 1. It does not go to 16, or 18. So you technically can only get one point at the end of the game. So we will just put that there, because I don't need to worry about that. All right. Are there any icons on that? No, there are no icons. Okay. All right. Back to you. And don't forget, you have your +1 if you're not high enough to what you want to do. So he needs a 2 next to water, and you have a 3 next to water. But you need you need a
It's expensive.
Yeah, but you need a cooperative, which
with any or rojo?
Huh. Let me see if that is. Let me check the iconography. Does that mean that it has to be a specific one, or can it be any? Partner zoo from the association board. Oh, here you go. Condition: have a partner zoo of the same continent. So yeah, you have to get the Africa one. So yeah, you have to get this Africa one to be able to play him. So yeah, you need more animals or build enclosures.
So now I can have up to 5.
Yeah.
So I can do this one.
Yep, because you're at 5. So you can either draw 3, discard 1, or snap a particular card, which would really just be those 2 cards. Either one of them help you.
No, I just three and discard the 1.
Maybe get you some more petting zoo animals. All right. So while Adri is doing that, que lindos todos. Adri quieren todo. All right. So I built my 4 because I want to put my little monkey out. Hola, little monkey. Okay. I'm going to put my little monkey out. He is very, very expensive because I don't have a discount. But he's worth it because, he's a red shank duke, and the dukes need our love because they are endangered. It is muy mal. Again, go watch our playthrough of that game. 2, 3. So I get 3. All right. Incentive. Gain 1, 2, or 3 X tokens for 1, 3, or 5 primates. And I needed another primate before I did this. Hang on. Never mind. Let me take that back. So he costs 17. So
what is the venom?
Venom. Yeah, venomous. You added. I think those are the take that cards. I think you can make it take that. There's 2 ways we can treat this card. We can either do the take that, or you just do whatever the blue thing says, which is the solo. Is what they recommend if you don't want to play take that. Yeah, platypuses are venomous. I always forget that.
I didn't know.
Yeah. All right, so I can't do that animal. Dang it. My animal's at 5. That's a problem. All right. You did the break, right? 1, 2. I think I am going to do I think I'm going to do a... Yeah, I need to build something bigger. I think I'm going to do a break as well. I'm going to do cards. So I'm at 4. So it means I can draw 2. Oh, and they're both not what I want. Although one of them is a monkey, and I do need monkeys. Or apes, I guess, is they're really classified as. Okay, back to you. Two for that. So I kind of want to play him. I want to play her. Oh, you took the upgrade.
I'm gonna be here on animals, and I'm going to play this one, which is a bird. Some bird. Do I put him here? He costs 15.
Ooh. Yeah, because you don't have a bird discount. Yeah, but you're gonna get 3. So where's he going in? What exhibit?
Birds.
No, but what exhibit?
No,
you don't want to do that yet. Take him back.
¿Por qué?
Put him in the 3 then. I'm more. Yeah, it's not worth it to put him in that huge exhibit, because then you're gonna have to build another 3.
What about this one?
That one you already put the other guy in. You want to do your build action, because then you can build him a small one, and then you can build another one.
Okay.
So it's a combination. Yeah, you need the money, and then you need the.
I just do what I understand.
Which is playing animals. You can't just put the animals out in the.
No, I did it because I have her.
Yes, I get it. But the animals will eat each other if you don't have exhibits for them. We don't want the lions to eat the birdies.
But I don't get how do we know that I have somebody here?
Because it's flipped over.
Oh.
The only ones that aren't like that are the specialty exhibits, because you put the cubes on them.
Okay, I'm gonna build.
So you can build up to a size 5, or you can build any combination up to a size 5. So if you wanted to build a 2 and a 1 and a 2,
sí,
you could do that.
Sí, señor.
Right? So you get you a 1 and 2 2s. And then that will cost you 10.
Can I cover here?
Yep. What do you get?
They are flat.
So
An X and graduation.
Just 1 or 2?
Oh, 2. 2 graduation.
All right. And 2.
So...
I haven't gotten a single shield yet, have I? Nope.
What about here? I gain 5 monies?
Yeah, I get you $5. Mm-hmm.
You gave me already?
No, because you haven't placed it yet. Now I give it to you. And you have a 1.
And I have a 1.
Now, do any of them need to be next to anything? The 2 needs to be next to water, so you're good there, because he's next to water. He's good, and he's good. They don't need to be next to anything. So you can put that 1 wherever you want. Maybe put it here, and then get you a kiosk in the future.
Okay.
To make you some money.
Gracias, mi amor.
See me more.
You're the best zoo manager.
Zoo manager. Well, we'll find out, because we also backed Zoo Tycoon, which is completely different than this game. Okay. Sponsor at a 2. No, all my sponsors are higher than a 2. This one is just like loco with what it... No, not this one. This one. It's just the one I need to play. So free range, New World Monkeys. Gain 1 ticket for each connected space with a placement bonus. So I don't know what that means. I'm guessing in the thing. I think it means this. These, right?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Placement bonus.
Gain one for each connected space with a place. So I'm guessing, yeah, this. Or it's what's covered up. That makes it really hard, because it means you got to lift up every single one of your tiles. I'll have to read. I think that might be what it is. So I can't play him after 45. cost 5 to, I gotta get up to 5 to play him. So I can't do that yet. I don't want to play this guy until I played him. I can't play her yet. I don't even know what that thing is, but I'm not going to probably deal with it. I want to increase my hand size, but I can't. Oh, man. 5? I don't have a 5, and my building's down at 3. And yeah, I'm stuck because my animals are clear up here. I'm stuck. I could do my association. If I do my association, I can do this. Problem is, I'm going to have to discard down to 3. I'll do that and get this one. If I do that, that allows me to upgrade another card. Oops. The association. I think I want to. I was working on reptiles, but then I gave up on the reptiles, so now I don't know if I want to upgrade that. That allows you to play more animals. This allows you to do the donations. This allows you to build the special things, and you can split it up. I feel like that building really is like the best one. Okay, so I'll upgrade my building action. Okay, back to you. Back to Adri.
I still don't have more pet animals. I guess I have sponsors.
Draw cards.
Draw one card.
So this goes 1, 2, and draw. So let's just draw 1 and keep it. Hey, petting zoo!
Horsey.
His own horsey. All right. I really don't want to play any of these animals.
How are we gonna get shields?
Just
by
covering things
this?
up. Yeah, completing these. That's the problem is, yeah, I could do it now and get 2 shields. You could do it now and get
2.
2. But there's really not, I mean, there's no point. You'd rather just wait. I don't want to do association again. Well, I can't. I don't have another worker. Ooh, I didn't notice that with my sponsor. It's actually upgraded. So I can actually do this now. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my sponsor at 3. I moved it, but I'm doing my sponsor at 3. I'm not doing the sponsor action. I'm doing the bottom action. So I break times X, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. And I gain 2 times X. So I gain $6. That's actually a good one to upgrade if you want money, the sponsor, because this gets 2 times whatever it is. All right. So I did trigger the end. So it's break time. So I get that. The first thing is discard down to your hand size. Yours is 5, right? So you're still good. I have to go down to 3. I'm keeping her, keeping him, keeping him. I got rid of the cheetah, and cheetah's one of my favoritos. All right, get rid of any tokens. We don't have that. Get our workers back. Take our workers back. Your worker.
Eliminate these 2.
Yeah, we'll have to eliminate those. Refill this.
What about all those things over here?
Okay. Those are when we put our stuff here, when we make donations or when we go here, then we use those. All right, so I can get my 5 hand size now. Did that. You did that. Slide, slide, slide. All right. And then we do money. So the first money is based on the track. Oh, no, you didn't play any animals either that round, right? So we're still where we are. So I'm at 20. You're at 21. 21. Money for open exhibits next to a kiosk. So I'm at 2. You're still at 1. 2 and 1. All right. Money for any cards, right? Which we don't have. I don't have any money cards. You don't have any money cards. And then money for this, and we don't. Neither one of us have that either. All right. That's it. All right. Back up here. So it's your turn. So now you could do 2 animals, and you could either do your 2 guys in your petting zoo, or you could wait till you get your 3rd one to do the combo. You could put one of them in there now. You could throw the one guy in, but just don't put in your donkey yet, and then do like him, or whatever you want to do.
But I need for him. I need the.
Oh, you haven't gotten that yet. Well, then yeah, if you want to do that first, you could do your association action.
So one of these.
No, that one.
This one?
Yeah, you have to unlock these guys and then put them here. You get your Africa. And now that allows you to upgrade another card.
You said that what?
I like the sponsor because it gives you more money. Right? If you can't do the sponsor action, it gives you more money and pushes that break, which gives you more money. I thought that was a good upgrade. All right, and then do your troop movement of your cards. All right, so I don't do my Duke until I do my sponsor. My sponsor, I need a sponsor of 5. I threw it all the way down to a 1. I only have 1 Ekes. My association is 2. That would just take me up on that track. No. Wait, I do need that eventually, but no. Build, I can build a size 4, but I need a size 5. My problem is I have this animals in my 5, and it's really hurting me. Really, really hurting me. Wish it was an option to be like, if I don't want the 5, I can just move it. I forget which. Oh, I think that is if you can't take any action, then you can do that, and then you pick a card to move back down. I think that's part of that one. If you can't take an action. I can't build. I don't want to build a 4 because I don't need a 4. Oh no, I have a research. Oh, I can play. Oh, again, I want to play him with him. Mine is all set up to do certain things. All right, I need more cards, so I'm going to do the card action. 1, 2, and then I'm at 3, so I get to draw 2, and then I have to discard 1. Oh, yay! No animals. Primatologist. Yes, because I'm doing primate stuff. Primatologist. Each time a primate icon is played into any zoo, gain 3. So it's the same as your bird one.
Somebody's doing something.
Somebody's doing something. Right, tu turno.
Mi turno. I'm gonna play dos animales.
Dos animales.
Mi hippo.
Hippo. All right, so he's going to cost you
15.
I'll mine it. You get your discount, right? Discount of 3 for small animals.
Ah, sí. So 12.
Yep. And then what's your thing?
After finishing the current action, you may perform the sponsor's action. But I don't have sponsors. Well.
No, that's fine.
And I'm going to
6. Is that 6? The bottom.
6, yes.
6, right?
And I'm gonna play.
I'd put your first guy in your petting zoo.
Yeah.
Because that'll open your petting zoo, which means you'll get more. Oh, where did you put him? Here, right, with the water.
Oh, see.
Okay.
So he opens both spaces?
Yes.
That's all his?
Because he takes 2 next to water. So 2 next to water.
Except for these weird ones.
Well, not him. You want to play him last. After you get 2, you play him
Gain
last.
3 for each, but this is the same. Gain 3 for each petting zoo animal icon in your zoo.
Oh, so yeah, I guess, but he's better for you right now because he's at least going to get you that. I bet you all of them probably say the same thing. So the first one probably gets you 0.
It's just that this one gives me 1 X token.
And this one gives you, okay, so it's whichever one you think you would need more, an X or the this. If you do this, you'll get to upgrade another card. So he's probably the better one to play first. All right, so you play him. So he's 7, but he's a small animal. So you get your discount. So it's 4. All right. And so you don't go up on the track, but you get to go up here.
So no place cube there? Yes, place 1.
Yeah, and then place a cube in your, in there. Yep, show that it's got a guy in it. And then you get to choose another card to flip over.
¿Por qué?
Okay. You hit that spot. All right, well, Audrey's... Oh, I forgot to move my card down from my break. Okay. All right. Now, I need to play him. But he's a 4, so I got to get this 1 more up. Got to get that 1 more up. All right, let me take I guess I want to take an association action so I can get this 1 more up. So if I take an association action... Oh, this gives me another worker. Plus minus 3 of another continent, but I don't know if I'm working on another continent. Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, my sponsor, I can do up to a 3. Oh, no, I'm doing the association. Sorry, that's what I'm doing. Because I need my sponsor to go up 1. So I can do up to a 3. So this gets me that, which I need for my inn, because I need to get to at least 9. Or I can do this and get another country. And another worker. I feel like I'm going to get this later. I mean, I got another worker. That's fine. I'll do that. What other country do I want to go on? I don't know. What have we seen a lot of? I think we've seen a lot of red. I haven't seen a lot of blue.
America.
You almost have some. You have this species diversity almost. You have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different species right now. You only need 1 more species.
No. What? I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
The green is 1. The blue is 2. Oh, yeah, you have 3. Sorry, you have 3.
But I have them here.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'll do Europe. It doesn't matter. I'll do Europe. Oh, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. No, I can't do that because I haven't upgraded my associations. Never mind. I guess I am going back. I'm going there. 1, 2. All right. Back to you. All that to figure out that what I was trying to do was not possible.
I am going to get cards. 3, por favor. No, 2.
You're on the 3. Yeah, 2, discard 1. Yep. Okay. All right, now I can do my sponsor actions. I'm going to do my sponsor here. I'm going to do, I think, this guy first. Right, because he's not Africa. Yeah. So I'm going to play my primates. So basically each time I play a primate to my zoo, I gain 3. Yeah. So that goes there. All right. Oh, did he give me anything for playing him? No, just when I play in the future. Okay. So he's there. Let's move my cards up. I need to play I need to play this guy too. That's another sponsor. I mean, yeah, because I want 3 primates. He'll be my 3rd. Never mind. No, I don't even need this one anymore. That weird, complicated one that I couldn't figure out, don't even need him anymore because I played him now, so I'm good. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I think. I think. Oh, I forgot to do the break, didn't I? 1, 2, when you drew your cards.
Ajajay. No tengo un worker for association.
Yeah, because you haven't unlocked your other one yet.
No sponsors. Play animal cards.
Well, sponsors though, you can use it to get money. That'd get you $10, and it would technically trigger. I think it would trigger, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would trigger the break. All right, so that gets you $10, and that triggers the break, which gets you another X. You are maxed at X's at 5. But again, remember, you can add
1 to this.
as many as you want. So if you added 3 to the 2, that would make that a 5 down there. All right. Oddly triggered the break. So the first thing is discard down to hand size. My hand size is 3. I'm good. You're 4. You're good. Refresh a key. Which is
so you can only have up to 2 of these, or what?
Not until you upgrade that card. Yeah. So if you wanna get these, you'll have to upgrade that card. But remember, like I said, you can only upgrade 4 of the 5 cards total.
Siempre? So you were never going to have all pink cards?
Yeah, remember I went around the board to look for all of the spots that said upgrade, and there was only 4 total. One of them you got to get the university for was 1. Up here was 2. That over there was 3. Where was 4? I forget where 4 was. Oh, 4 was here. 4. Yeah. So 1, 2 is on your board. You have 2, and then on this board there's 2. So there's only 4 total. All right. Where are we at? Refill this. I did that. Oh, take our workers back. And then we discard 2. Okay.
Alligator. Cayman.
Hey, another blue card. I promise I shuffled the... Oh, look what came out. Pero you can't take from there. So you got to wait till he gets all the way down there to get him. Your gerbil. It's same thing. 3 for each in your petting zoo. So each one you add gives you more points.
I could pet one also. I could pet an elephant.
Elefante, see?
I could pet an alligator.
All right. We did that. Income. So Audrey is kicking my butt at 22.
There's notices.
Audrey, you have money out the yin yang. I don't even know if money is used for in-game scoring. I don't think it is.
Well, of course, I make money when I don't need it.
Although I'm sitting on a bunch of money now too. Like I've got plenty. It's because I don't think we're taking the build action enough, because that's where most of your money goes, because it's 2 times whatever you are building, which would be 10 a lot of times. And then money for our concessions. So you now get 2 and I get 2. 1, 2. And 2 for you. And then same thing. We've not unlocked. Neither one of us locked anything to anything else. All right. So you triggered that, right? So now it is my turn. And now I said, yes, now I can play my monkey. So I'm going to play this monkey, which is a 4. And this is why I built this for him. So he's going to go right here. That is going to cost me 17 monies. So 10, 15, 16, 17. I have everything to do them. Incentive or inventive, gain X tokens times the number I have. So I have 1, 2, 3 icons. So I get 2 X tokens. Then he goes a key. And then that increases me 1 on my smartness. So that unlocks another worker for me. And then it goes up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for that track right there. All right. And that was my animal. Oh, I could do 2 animals though. Sorry, hang on. I don't have a second animal. Never mind. Never mind. I need more animals. That was kind of a bad play. I should have did the draw cards first. Oh well, that was a bad play. I should have did the draw cards first.
Undo?
No, it's fine. Oh, and then I played a monkey, so I do get $3. Sorry. So,
$3. $3.
yeah, I get $3 anytime anybody plays a monkey. Or an ape, primate.
So, have you played birds? No, you
No
only
birds.
play monkeys.
I don't have many animals at all out yet, to be honest.
So, I'm going to... What happens? I cannot build him or play him because I don't have a 5.
Yeah, you need to have 2 big cats. You need to have the stuff on the side. 2 big cats, plus your upgraded animal card, which you've got.
I need 2 red things here. 2 of these.
Uh-huh.
Why did I?
I think he was a draw. You just haven't discarded him yet. That's all. You might get it later, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm still going to play 2 animals.
Yeah, because you've upgraded yours. Yeah.
So I'm gonna play my donkey for 7.
Discount.
For 4. See?
Yeah.
And I now place a cube there.
Yep. And you get 4. And then
Pero
he
you
gives
said I
you...
cannot have more than 3.
No, 5. 5. And then you gain 1, or you gain 3 for every...
The 3 tickets for each petting zoo animal icon
So
in your zoo.
technically, you would have gotten 3 when you did that one. So you actually, now you get 6, so that's 9.
And I'm going to play, I guess, 1 bird.
I'm gonna have to move me medal a key.
1 bird for 15 because it's from Australia. It's from Australia.
Because you took your -3. Yep.
No, I gave you 15. I
No,
forgot.
-3. So you'll get 2 change, and then you get
Because
3.
it's a small animal too.
Oh, he's a small animal too, so you get -3 for the small animal, -3 for that. So it's actually only 9. So you got 1 back for that from your. So that's your payment. You got 1 back for that, so 9. You played a bird, so you get 3 for that. 1, 2, 3. They're getting mixed in with the. They keep, because they're heavier. They keep falling down into the cardboard tokens. All right, that was a pretty big turn. Oh, which exhibit did you put him in? Who's the bird? The 1, right? Yeah. Okay. And then do your thing. All right, so build. I need to build. I need more stuff. I need animals too. So that, like I said, that last turn was kind of bad, but that's fine. I'm going to build. Let's see here. And this will move this up so I can actually take a card from the row. So if I build, you want that elephant badly, don't you?
No, don't worry
They're not
about me.
African.
I need
But
theirs.
it is Europe, so I do get a discount with them on the Asian elephant. I need to build, so I would need a 5 for him. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to build a 5. There's the 5. There's the 5. I'm gonna build a 5. He needs to be next to water. So yeah, that goes there. And then I get 1 token for that. What am I at? 4 tokens. And then I need to pay 2 per space, so that's 10. All right. Okay.
I am going to build. So I'm gonna build his terrain.
So a 5.
It's a 5.
All right, that'll cost you 10. I don't know if there's terrain discounts, if there's cards, sponsor cards that'll give you terrain discounts or not. Did you unlock something?
Okay, this I forget what it is. It's graduation and card.
So you can draw a card within your level. So you could actually take the elephant now.
But why do you say I want the elephant?
Because you want the elephant for this, because you need 4. You currently are at, what, 1, 2, 3. That's your 4th one.
I see, senor.
So you technically took what I wanted, but, I mean, that's the way the game is.
So I put that one there.
Ah, here you go. So there's the bird that if you build it in a regular, it costs 5. If you build it in an aviary, it costs 1. So, all right, so you build 10, you put it down. I gave you you took the card, right? Yep. Okay. And then do your slidey. All right, so I'm going to do the cards because I need animals. I don't have any animals. I don't technically want to snap anymore. I don't think. The alligator doesn't help me. Oh, but that one... Okay, when you play him, though, you gain any 1 card from the display. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, you kind of need that bear, too, if you're going to play the other bear. I'm going to risk it. I'm just going to draw the 3 cards. You gotta be kidding me. Like, I keep drawing. I shuffled this. I promise I shuffled that. And this is one of the smallest aspect of the deck is these blue cards, these sponsor cards. And I discard 1. Each time you play an herbivore icon to your zoo, gain 2. Ooh, this would have been good for you. Although this does go towards my objective, having a rock icon. Oh, here you go. Income, gain 3. Federal grants. I gain 3 when I play it. And then if I'm at 9, and I'm working on that anyways. Yeah, I'm not doing any herbivores, so this doesn't help me. Yeah, that was a horrible... Oh, I drew cards, so that was a break 1, 2. Dang it. Okay. Back to you. It sucked.
I am going to increase my animal room value.
Okay. You did what?
This one. So to 5, so I get...
No, you got it at 4 right now.
Yeah, but then if I get 5, I get to move
you get to
here.
move that 1. One of the reputations.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I can draw 2. Right?
Well, no, you're not drawing. That's playing animals.
Yeah, playing. Oh no, I thought it was the drawing one. Where is my drawing one?
Draw cards? Okay.
Lo siento. That's not what I wanted. But I can increase here 1.
Yeah.
So I can play. So I can draw.
Now you can snap your bear.
Snap my bear. Snap my bear. Snap my bear.
All right, and that goes 1, 2, because you did the cards. Oh, your gerbils are getting close.
What happens with this X now?
It discards. All right. Now I have a goat that I don't want. All right. I think I'm going to do the sponsor, so I can do a sponsor up to 5. So I'm going to do. I didn't need to do this guy, and I don't know how his card works, so technically I don't want to play him. Do I want to gain the income, or do I want to do Chica? I think Chica first, because I'm working on Africa. So each time I play an African icon into your zoo, after finish, I can move something to the 1 spot, any card I want. Right now, instant action, I get 1. And then at the end of the game, for each extra X, I get 1. So basically, I can get a maximum of 5. Yep. Oh wow, she's kind of weird because I have to show both of her icons, the top and the bottom, because she does both in game and scoring. Right. Yeah. Right. I don't have anything else that combos off her. So yeah. Okay. So that was my sponsor card. Oish, I need more animals. I'm gonna have to use all of my X's just to get the animals I need now. And I really don't want to get that condor. That 5 is a...
I can't evolve.
How many? Oh, you're at 3. You need to play your bear.
And my elephant.
Well, right now is the best time to get right now is the best time to get your elephant out, because your association is here, which is what you need to be able to claim this. It has to be on the 5, which is where it is.
So that is play me animal.
Yeah.
It's okay if I play just 1?
Yeah, I mean, if you can't afford the other, you don't have a spot for the other one. I mean, you can put your little baby monkey.
No, I don't have enough money. Oh, he's
small.
3 more. So wait, I pay for me elephant.
So, that's why elephant was kind of expensive. So he's 33. But I bet you get a lot from them, though, don't you?
Draw 2 final scoring cards, skip 1 and discard 1, and it gives me 8 tickets and 1 shield.
There's your 33.
Amor, we haven't moved those at all.
That's what this is. So final, it says get 1 final scoring card, or what? Draw
2 final scoring cards.
2 final scoring cards. And then you keep 1. And then you go up 1 on your shield track. So go ahead and do that. And how much? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but more. Look, I told you. I think that's the slower track. This one, though, I mean, you're almost all the way up there catching yourself already.
So this I don't know what it means. What is the at? Association.
The sponsor. At sponsor. Sponsored zoo. So yeah, sponsored.
Oh yeah.
So for each sponsor card you gain, and this one you gain for each reputation.
I guess I'll keep this one because I don't have.
You have 3 sponsor cards out now. So right now with your sponsors, you'd get 1, and with your reputation, you wouldn't even get 1 yet.
Oh, because I'm not at 6 yet.
Yeah.
And I keep this one at the end?
Yeah, just put it with your other one. Yep. You are remembering to work on the other one, right?
No.
Well, like mine's rocks, which is why I took that.
Oh, I could have already.
Oh, where'd that rock thing go that I said I needed? Dang it.
It's gain shields for small animals in the zoo. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, no, but that's end of game. End of game.
Oh, so that will give me 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, anymore, it should be on the green. Make sure it's on the green spot, because that track is just the green spots. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I need more animals. Holy cow! So I'm going to do the association action because I'm at the 5. So I'm going to do that to increase my hand size. By doing that, I get to upgrade another card. So association lets me make the donation, which is going to push up my shield. The animal just lets you do 2 at lower levels. And the draw card lets you snap from more locations or at lower levels. To be able to unlock this, I need my association upgraded, because remember I wanted to get that. I say that, but then I didn't even know what country I wanted to get. And to get to the next section there, which I don't need to, I only need to get to 9. But to get to the next section here, I have to upgrade the draw card one. And then the animal, where's this blocked at? The animal. Oh, certain animals you need to be upgraded, I'm thinking, to play. Oh, shit, I don't want to upgrade. I think I want this, because if I do this, that takes my shield up by 2. So I think I'm going to do my association. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my association. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Upgrade my association. Association de mio. Now you got your 4, so your association.
Now I got my...
Your 4 green, right?
This one. See,
so because that was what you were trying to do. So he goes here, all right? So now you go there. Now you unlock one of your things. You're immediately going to get whatever you unlock. So the folder... you get to snap a card from the display. So that means you can take any of those 3 cards.
For free?
If you unlock that. Also, every break, you're going to get to do that as well. This is a 2 tile. And then every break you get a 2 tile. $5 and $5 at the end of the round. And then this one here is shield and 1 shield every round.
That's this one.
The bottom.
The folder.
You get to snap now, and then at the break you get to snap as well.
The snap is for free, right?
You take one of those 3 cards.
Oh, just from here.
Yeah, that's the snapping, is taking from the display, the folders.
No,
that's why it's got a picture of the folder.
No me gusta nadie.
But maybe not this turn, but maybe, remember, all this stuff's going to keep sliding down. So at the break, you're going to get to do the purple ones. You get to do during the break as well. The ones on the bottom, those are 1 time only. But the top ones are the more important ones. I think it says in our little instructions, it says to unlock the income, but it's whether or not you want extra money every round.
Well, I need much money now.
Okay, we'll do the 5 monies then. Do the 5 monies. That gives you 5.
What do I put it on it?
Nope. You put it a key.
Oh.
There's your 5 monies, and then you move up your thing 4. See, now this is where the shields start coming in. The shields take longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get to take one of those 3 bonuses. So you either get to take.
No, I'm in this one.
No. But you passed that other one.
Oh.
So you get to take a university tile. You get to X sponsor. I'm not sure what that's telling you that you can do.
It sounds like money sponsor.
Yeah, I don't know if they have those listed out, because it was not. Oh, it's probably in the glossary. No.
Maybe gain money per each sponsor that you have.
Yeah, X per sponsor. Yeah, probably.
Have 3 sponsors.
So that would get or you can get the 5 money by itself, or you can, like I said, you can get these 2 tokens. This gives you research, which might be needed for certain animals. This gives you 2 more on your reputation plus a research. And you're going to get to flip over your 4th card.
University.
Which one? All right, so you do that. You go up 2, 1, 2, and then you cover that up, which means then you get to unlock your last upgraded card. So the association allows you to go up to these 2. That allows you to go up to these 2. That allows you to snap at lower levels. This allows you to, because I just upgraded it.
And draw more cards.
Yeah, and then this allows you to do the donations here, which just basically you're buying shields. All right. While Audrey's doing that, she did her claim. Animals. I don't have a petting zoo. I don't even have any animals. So I need animals. At a 3, I draw 2, discard 1. Or I can build and move this up 1 more step, which would be draw 2, discard none. And I could add 1 to it to then be able to do a snap. Yeah, so I think I'm going to build a 4. Or I can build a combination. Dang it, I can't put a kiosk anywhere in here. So I have a petting zoo, so I could do the petting zoo. That's if I think I'm going to get more petting zoo animals. So actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually spend an X this time to make it 5. And I'm going to buy the reptile house, the dog bone house. I'm going to put my dog bone house. Ooh, this is going to give me a lot. Oh, they're going to give me a lot. So I get to take 1 from the display, and I go up 2. And I can do it in any order. So I'm going to go up my 2. 1. Oh, I didn't upgrade my cards yet. Dang it, so I can only go up 1. Oh, well, that's fine. But then I get to take from the display, which saves me from later when I wanted to take, I was going to draw a card to take from the display, but I'm going to go ahead and take, which one's cheaper? This guy will be cheaper for me. So I will take him from the display. All right. And then I need to pay, so I need to pay 10. There we go. All right, back to you. Okay, I don't care about any of these guys, really.
Draw cards within reputation, range, or from deck, or draw? No, I want to play. So if I play I do that. Is it bad?
To what? To do 1 animal?
To play 2.
Oh, yeah. Use your X's. You have a 5 spot and a 3 spot. Yep.
Well, I don't have enough money for those 2.
Well, you don't have enough red icons yet to be able to play these 2. So you might want to build or do something else first.
No, I'm never gonna be able to do it.
Oh, you forgot them all. Not sure how you forgot that. That's what you did. You did association last turn. Yeah, you'll need to get 1 in here or draw more cards to get it. Yeah. So it's really the only way to, I think, to be able to get the big bear out. Big Bear. That's in California.
I don't know what to do now.
Well, are you still gonna do the animal, or you picked up
Then I'm
another
gonna
cube?
do one animal. No, two animals.
Yeah, I mean you could do the. You got your 2 up there for the monkey.
So the monkey is gonna be 9.
Because he's small. Yeah, you don't have the green. Yep.
I don't. And this one is also small.
Yeah, technically.
And I have. Oh, but I don't have this amor.
You don't have that country yet. And you didn't upgrade your association, so you never will.
Okay, game over.
So you're gonna. Well, no, you just get rid of them and get you some new animals. Just play that one guy. Just save your token and just play one. All right. So how much was he? So he's 9.
9.
Because yeah, you don't have that country.
Oh, those are. I hadn't even have. I don't know. I thought those were 10.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have had enough money. Yeah. All right. What's his ability?
After finishing the current action, you might place any action on the one card.
Yeah. So first, you got to finish your action. Now, what this does is, if, like, for example, say you don't want to use this, but you want to have a better build, you can move that down to the 1. You're basically going to slide everything else up. But you do get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You played a monkey, so I get 3.
I need to get up for a minute.
Okie dokie. So I get 3. All right. Did you want to put a different one as 1, or is your animal fine since you're not going to be able to play animals for a while? That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unless you want to upgrade your card draw for the next turn to the 4.
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the cards, and I want to do it at 5. So I'm going to use one of my X's to make it 5. So that way I can snap this guy a key. Yeah, him. 1, 2. These go down. Amor, your gerbil's available for 2. Okay. All right, so there we go. All right, guys, we're taking to take a quick break, so we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. So we are going to call it for the evening. Didn't realize it was getting close to 11 o'clock. We knew this game runs a little bit long. And of course, Audrey being pregnant, sometimes going long is not in our best interest. So we are going to call it for the evening. We are getting tired. We both worked hard all day long, but we figured we'd still give you our first impressions because I think we've played enough of the game to understand, because basically what's going to happen from this point forward is wash, rinse, and repeat. And it's just going to get a little bit quicker since we've already kind of built our engine. So the first thing is the components. This is a regular edition. I don't know if there is a Kickstarter version. The first thing we notice, of course, is player aid. There isn't a player aid, right? I give them credit. There's a glossary, which covers some cards. There's an iconography, which covers some iconography. There is a small player aid on the board that kind of has certain things. But when we're talking about a player aid in this case, I think it's that turn action, right? That's what you want?
Yes. Like a list of or things that I need to do.
And those steps.
The steps, exactly.
Same thing as like the icons up there make sense after you've done it once or twice, and that's always the case. But you should have something for that first time playthrough, so people aren't having to rely on the rule book and stuff like that. So a little small player aid would be nice. The other thing was you mentioned on the art, right?
Yeah, the art, it looks like the animals on some people are pictures, but other, like this guy looks
it's your action cards. It looks like it's just the action cards. So for some reason, the action cards, they did this artistic look on them, but all of the animals and stuff are
this
actual.
is a picture.
It looks like it, but if you actually really look at it, it's not. It's that artistic thing as well. It looks closer to a picture, though. You're right. So we mentioned in Earth, we liked Earth because we liked all the art and the graphics and the animals. Between the two, I think Earth's looks better. I think I like the animals, but like it doesn't seem like these shots are like I don't know, like highlighting it the same way. I don't know why. I can't explain it.
But because some of them are chopped.
Yeah, some of them are chopped in weird spots, like this one. The broad snout caiman is, you don't see his tail, and it's just kind of chopped weird, right? But I do like that it is here. I know that it's not art, and that's great. Some of them is just weird, like they did the Capitol building. Like everything's stock images. I think if we look at the difference, this seems more stock image, whereas Earth looks like National Geographic, right? The tiles are good, I think.
The tiles?
Yeah, tiles, the cubes, all that's good. I mentioned we used our coins, of course. We used our metal coins because this makes absolutely zero sense. If you're using this for currency and you're using it for money, which is what you are, it makes zero sense that it's this weird square. It
should be then something else. If it is not money, then it should be, I don't know, any other thing related to
recruitment points or I don't know, something.
Right.
Yeah, but technically it's money because we're using it to buy our animals. We're using it to buy our exhibits. The board, I get the way the board is and why it's long because of the track, but it takes up way too much room. It physically takes up the whole table. Now I will give it credit. It's skinny. So technically you could have people playing on each side of the table because it is only a 4-player game. It is double-sided, so you can actually have the cards can either be up and down like we played it, or they can actually be sideways. So then it's a little bit easier to read from the sides. So that's nice as well. There's a lot of different play mats. We're playing on the beginner side, which gives you lots of bonuses. But there is more advanced sides, and then there's asymmetric boards as well. So every board is a little bit different. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I guess that's pretty much all the components, right? That's pretty much everything.
Yeah. The rest is good. The people.
I forgot you have to come over here when we do the first impressions now because the camera moved. Okay. Let me just lean in. Okay. The next thing is the mechanics. So the mechanics of this game is the tile placement building, the action selection, and then engine building, and it's, I don't know how to explain the engine building because I don't feel like I built any engine over here. I felt like I added things that gave me discounts, or I added things that were going to give me points through set collection, or I added things that would allow me to play another card. But I don't feel like it was an engine like
you have one thing that will.
Well, like Earth. Earth was, yeah, like I did this, which then activated this, and then I could take this and put this down here. Everdell, you can kind of do that in as well if you build it. I think Terraforming Mars is supposed to be an engine builder, at least from what I understand, where it's like, okay, this one can activate this one, which can activate this one. There's no activation on these cards. There's an activation when you play them. There's an activation in the sense of like you can get money from somebody else playing the same animals and stuff. So there's a little bit of that. The tile placement's kind of neat, that you have to do it. And you kind of have to plan like I did with this reptile. Before Odd Duty left, I didn't show Odd Duty this is what I was going to do. But I had played the reptile, which is 5, and then I was able to snap both of these reptile cards. So my animals is on 5. I was going to play both of these. The one reptile takes 0 room. He's 8. I also have this reptile card, which will give me 3 more monies, right? This was a good combo about to come up. So the comboing is there, right? And then sunbathing, I can sell 2 cards from my hand for 4 each. I had 3 cards that I knew I didn't want. So I was going to get money. I'd get my 3 tickets. He took up no room in that exhibit that I built. So he's a freebie. And then I got the Cayman, which would have taken only 2 spots of the 3, right? He would have cost me a little bit more money, but again, playing him would have gotten me 3 because he's a reptile. And then gain any 1 card from the display. I didn't even look at that, what I would have taken there. And then he would have gotten me 6, right? So that comboing starts to happen once you can start planning it out and building it. So I like the mechanics. I think the biggest drawback is really going to be the game length, and that there doesn't seem to be, so the way the game ends is both of those tracks have to combine, and it doesn't seem like there's enough ways to get the shields.
Exactly. That part is not balanced. I mean, I found that after we were like maybe, what?
Well, we started with a plus 20.
Yeah, no, we started with plus 20, right.
To try to make it go quicker.
And then, I mean, we didn't really speed up a lot in here. But over there on the shields, we were stuck for most of the time.
I imagine, because there's a 7 point, you get 7 additional tickets if you completely fill up your zoo map. We are halfway done with our map. So I would imagine we would have had to fill up the rest of the map, have an animal in each one of those exhibits. I still have 3 exhibits that have no animals in it. Right? And that would really get the ticket way up there.
Yeah.
Right? That's still not getting the shield.
Yep, exactly.
Right? The shield, you get it from these objective cards, which you can draw. You can draw these green objective cards. We did draw a couple, we kept discarding them. Maybe that was a bad idea. Again, first playthrough, maybe you want to keep some of those. There's other ways to get the shields. You get a shield in some of the final upgrade spots. So all of the final upgrade spots for your workers, for your universities, and for your sponsorships give you some shields. But that's 2, 4, 6 there. These give you up to 5. Yeah, I mean, just if you go with those, if you unlock this, so Audrey was able to unlock her income. She could have gotten 1 every single round. So say we went through 4 more breaks. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And say you got the 5, so 15. You'd only be at 15. You'd only be here. And for you guys can't see, that's about 2/3 of the way up the one side of the track. Now, again, I think that is probably far enough if you've built out your zoo once you get the rest of the animals, because that would have probably met up with it. But the key is you want your final thing to push that marker way past one way or the other, right? Because if it's only 1 or 2 past, what you have to do is take the number that this is. So say it was 15, you take the lowest number, which is 79, and then say it passed this one at the 82. So you would take that lowest number, 82, and you take the difference between the two, your score is a 3. And then if you didn't pass it, then your score is negative, right? So technically Audrady's won. Audrady actually was spanking me there because she made it up and around the corner. Even with me, I haven't
had this in many weeks.
Even if I would have done my 9 for this combo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I still wouldn't have even gotten around that first corner, and my shield was way off on the end. But I like the mechanics. I think it's neat. There's an expansion coming out. I hope they find a way to make it quicker, or that expansion gives you more ways to make it quicker, more ways to get shields.
Yeah.
I think if you can get more ways to get shields, so where you're doing the shield track and you're doing the tickets at the same time, then you're more likely
meet in the middle.
Yeah, meet in the middle. Yeah. Anything else with the mechanics that you like or didn't like or found? I say fiddly, but that you don't think worked very well.
No, I think everything worked well. I'm just getting everything, but I got it.
I think one of the other bad things is the card draw. So you see all these great cards in the display, and you're only able to take them at the beginning if you have a 5 or you have the X's, and you don't get a lot of 5s and X's at the beginning. So I think that was kind of bad, because then what was happening to me is I kept getting sponsors. I couldn't do anything with any of them. So I don't know a way to fix that, because I was drawing 3 cards, right? And out of those 3 cards, it was like, oh, they're all sponsors. Oh, the cards in my hands are sponsors. I have to discard one of my sponsors. I wasn't getting the animals. And again, which is just shocking, because this deck is so big. And like I said, the color, the blue and the green, shows the percentage of cards, and the yellow is the animals. There should have been more animals than I was pulling. Instead, we were pulling sponsors instead of the objectives. I don't know if there's any way to fix that technically. It's just, that's luck of the draw. Next is the difficulty. So going into this is a heavier weight game. I say it's difficult because there's a lot going on. I don't think it's difficult once you understand what's going on, but there's so much going on when you first start playing. 90% of it is icons that I do feel it is more difficult than, it's definitely more difficult than Earth. Earth, like we said, is that entry level of this type of game, same as kind of Everdell. Compared to the Terraforming Mars, I find what I'm doing easier, because that engine building that I said that seems to be missing, I'm just comboing. I just need to match things and I can still do my combos. But I find that there's so many actions that it's more difficult than, and again, we're talking about Ares Expedition. We've not played regular Terraforming Mars. I've heard regular Terraforming Mars is complicated. Would you agree that, or do you think the Ares Expedition was about the same?
I think it's about the same. I mean, what I can remember on my feelings.
Feelings, yeah. But
I think it's not easy. I mean, it is not easy. I think that when you explained that to me, I was very scared. But just by playing it, I could understand. But it took me several times to know to do one thing to understand.
I watched multiple videos. I normally don't watch multiple videos, but just reading from online saying it's a difficult game, it's a long game, it's a hard game, which is, again, why I'm kind of glad we had to cancel our Tuesday stream and move it to Friday, because I knew that was going to be the case, that it's just going to be that way. Is it a game that I wouldn't want to play again? No, I don't think it's so difficult that it's like, oh no, I'm just done with it.
I would play it again, and I would actually like to finish it. I just think that, again, me just not seeing that we're getting close to finish it after 2 hours.
That's one of the key things. Audrady wants this is where it is. You can physically see that it's either this number of rounds.
Yeah.
There's a little tracker, and you see your little guy moving, and there's the end. It's done. right?
I need that.
You can't see that in this. You can see it, but you can't see
it. But first you see a lot long, and then when the other thing does not move, is like the shields don't move. Then
well, and I think when I say you can see it, you see it because you know your two pieces have to get together. But you can't. But you can't. But you can't. You can't see how do I get my pieces together. You know what I mean? It's like I see that I need to go 25 places. How do I move total with the 25 paces? How many cards is that going to take? How many turns is that going to take, right? If your average card for your animal is, say, 4, and you need to go 25 places, that means it's going to be a minimum of you playing 6 animals, right? Minimum. And that gets you to 24. It doesn't even technically get you to 25. Right. You have to hope you get a bonus ticket somewhere. So that's 4 animals. If you can play 2 per turn and you have the exhibits, then you know you could get it done in 2 turns. Oh, but you also need the money, which means you're probably going to need to initiate a break at some point. So I would say probably total turns, build your 2 exhibits, play your 2 animals, get some money, calls a break. It would probably be like 5 turns if you needed to go 25 spaces. Odd that he currently needs to go 40 spaces. So again, average of 4 per animal, you need to play 10 more animal cards, plus 10 more exhibits. That's probably going to be a total of, what? My brain is fried right now trying to do this amount of math, right? So yeah, it is difficult, and that's, I hate to say it because I've liked the game. I like that one thing from even before playing it, I knew was going to be long. The hindrance. It is my biggest pet peeve about this, and the problem is, if I were to tell you that this was at the beginning of the year the #1 rated game on Pub Meeple every month until last month, would you believe that? No. Like, I'm thinking of like all the people that are rating their games, and this was the #1 game. If you guys go watch, I do the top 10 video every month of the games and then the hotness. And Ark Nova, I believe, was on January through April. If you go look at last month for May, you can actually see that it got knocked out. So go check out that video and you can see where it landed and what knocked it out. And kind of has me worried about playing the other games that are in the top 5. We have one. We have Brass Birmingham we have to play. I'm thinking about getting Dune Imperium. People just scream about that being a great deck builder. Like, this being the way it is, I'm like, what do you like? Now, some people say the more you play, which is unfortunate as a YouTuber, we don't have it, the more you understand it and you're able to go quicker. But even the people that say they do quick games, they say their average game with like a 3 or 4 player count is still like 2.5+ hours for a higher player count. At a lower player count, it may go quicker. It's also, I think, the length is the first thing. I don't dislike this, but I find also that the cards are complex because they are very different than each other. Like all the icons and all that. So the icons make it complex, but not impossible. I mean, as long as you have the reference, and you will get it at some point. But some cards, I don't know. I think it has a lot of things to read. Yeah, and you have to, like you were having with your animals. You need one animal to be able to play the other animal. Oh, and then you're forgetting about the whole the money. So then when you wanted to play 2 animals, you didn't have enough money for 2 animals, but then you didn't have the icons anyway. So it was a domino effect. Yeah. And I think, that comes with experience of playing the game. So it's difficult because you have to know, like, when you discarded all your cards, I'm like, you got rid of all your animals. You need the animals. You don't need sponsors. You need animals because that's what's going to get you around the track. I was just doing what I could see I could pair with. So I had research that gave some discount for money for a bird, so I had a bird. I was like, I'm gonna do this with one bird. With that one bird, I'm gonna get 3 monies. So difficulty aside, next is fun at 2. I enjoyed it at 2. I think it is okay at 2 because I think for the most part, it's like most people say, it's a solitaire game. I'm building my little thing. Yeah. I'm doing my actions. My actions don't impact your actions. minus the display. We already discussed that the display isn't a lucrative way to get cards sometimes anyways. So really the only player interaction is when you play a card that the other person can get some money off of.
Yes.
Right? Which then in a 2-player game means I'm probably just not going to play those cards. So that is a detriment in 2 players. It's like, why would I play that card then? I don't want to give her money, right?
Mm-hmm.
At a higher player count, you may not have that luxury, right? When you're playing at 4 players, everybody can't not play birds. Everybody can't not play, the apes or whatnot. And I imagine each one of the different species has that same type of card. What did you think of 2 players?
I liked it at 2 players, but I mean, I liked it. I don't dislike it.
I guess there's did anything not work at 2 players?
No, I think it worked. And as you said, I'm doing my thing. Of course, you did many of my things. But because this refreshes after the break, so even if I take what you need, you know that.
Yeah.
And considering all the time you have to do that.
Yeah.
So it's not something that affects the other person that much.
Yeah. And that's what I say. It's almost a solitaire game. Very similar, like you said, with Earth. Earth was kind of a solitaire game. The last thing is the theme. So the theme of this game is we are building a zoo. We are putting animals in said zoo, except for Audrey, who didn't want to build the zoo and just wanted to put the animals in to go crazy. What did you think about the theme?
I think that if it was not because if it is this theme, I would not even have enjoyed it after 1 hour or so.
And I think when I was doing the top 10s, I was people like, you gotta try Ark Nova. I was like, all right. I was like, I will try it because of the theme. Because if this theme wasn't on it, if it was another terraforming Mars, or I don't even know whatever theme you could do with this. I don't know. We're building houses. I don't think it would even be on our radar, or that I would even given it the chance to try. And I do want to try it. I do want to finish. I want to get it. The expansion is coming out, so of course we would probably check that out. That definitely be able to play it again. Can I say this is anywhere near our top 25 games? Probably not, to be honest. But again, end of the year, you guys will be able to check those videos out when we do our top 25 to see where this did land. Any other final thoughts? No. All right, guys, that is that. If you guys want to watch the expansion gameplay when that comes out, which reminds me, I need to pre-order it. What do they need to do?
Let us know.
Let us know. Definitely let us know in the comments.
And subscribe.
And
activate notifications.
Notifications.
Follow us on social media.
Definitely do that. Watch all of our beautiful painted minis, which is one of our incentives for what?
Extra life.
Extra life.
So don't forget.
Para los niños.
Para los niños.
Okay.
To donate.
Donate using the links down below. That right there. Or join our YouTube memberships like Peter S. did today. And until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.